Alright guys, so here we are, we just got on the highway. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but the road right now is kind of got like a graded, or I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. But anyway, long story short, they're doing some construction and doing some road repairs and things of that sort. This is on I-20. The other side right over there is brand new asphalt. So what I wanted to kind of show is, all right, so here we are with the new NITTO grapplers. I don't know how well you guys can hear this, but this is what it sounds like on this road. And again, I don't know if you guys can tell exactly what that road condition is like, but I'll give it a minute so you guys can kind of hear it, and then we're going to get on that good stuff, that brand new road, and see how it sounds in comparison. So I am going about 70 miles an hour right now. Go ahead and go up to 75 here. Overall, even on this road condition, not very loud. I think, well, no, so I got a 5-inch exhaust. It's an AFE power 5-inch exhaust, and I can't even hear it either. I hear more of the wind kind of hitting the windshield and wrapping around the truck more than anything. The tires, again, just the smoothness of them is amazing. Still, I can't get over it. As far as the sound goes, I think I'm getting a lot more from the road because of the condition that it's in, which isn't bad, but just the texture of the road is what's making the sound, I think, against the tires. Anyway, let's go ahead and switch over to the other side and see what it sounds like. I'm going to go ahead and take this exit right up here, and we'll jump right over. I haven't really had a chance to take them off-road yet. Usually go camping with my boys up in the mountains, so I'm excited to see how they do up there. I've only had them, again, like I said, I've only had them for a couple weeks. Man, that little turning signal ticking is getting annoying. I gotta get that fixed. I got LEDs put on this truck on the back on the tail lights, and for some reason the tail lights do great. I think I need a load equalizer. I'll have to do a video on that, how to install that, and hopefully it takes care of this annoying clicking that you hear from the turning signal. Here it goes again. You can hear it as I'm trying to make this turn. Alright, as we're going, I'm about to get back on the highway here. We'll get her back up to about 70, 75 miles an hour. Again, this is brand new road. They just finished this up, so it'll be a really good comparison. You can tell right away just how nice and dark this asphalt is. So I'm giving it a minute. Let's see what you guys think. We're at 65, and let's get her up to 70, 75. So there you have it. Again, it's not that loud in here, to be honest. I think the wind hitting the windshield and again wrapping itself around the truck is what you really hear more than anything. All right, guys. Now let's talk a little bit about a side-by-side comparison of the YOKOHAMA Geolandar MT-G003 and the NITTO Ridge Grappler that's currently on this truck. Previous to this tire, I did have that YOKOHAMA, the Geolandar MT G003, great tire. no complaints. It was a really good tire. Did everything that I needed it to, but decided to go with the NITTO, the Ridge Grappler, and here we are. So let's do price. Per tire right now, the Yokohama, the Geolander's looking at about $469. For the set of 4, you're probably looking at about $1,876. The Grappler is going to be very, very close behind it. It's going at $463 a tire. For a set of 4, you're looking at $1,852. So not a big difference. They're both about the same price, but I will say where it does come to be a difference, you know, is going to be that ride quality and the sound. The Geolander did great, but it does have a little bit more of a hum to it as you're going down the highway, and it is a little rougher. That is a very, very rugged tire. It's great for out there in the mud and the possibly even the snow. I'm sure it does great in the snow. The Grappler is just a little bit better as far as the sound goes. You can tell by the tread pattern, it's a lot tighter. Not too tight where you still can't get good traction out on open country roads, but you know, it's there, and it's a lot better on the highway. So as we kind of move forward here, we're going to take a look at a couple of things. For the off-road, looking overall at a lot of these reviews that I've looked into, off-road, and especially I'm getting some of these numbers off of TireRack.com, but so go out there and check that out. As far as the Geolander goes, for off-road, it's received a 9.5 out of 10, which is great considering that it is a mud tire, right? And it's going to be a great off-road tire for you. And I can already tell you, I've used it off-road, and it is a great tire. Plenty of grip, and it does what it's supposed to. The Grappler is going to be right there, not bad. It's coming in at a 9 out of 10. Again, you can tell it is a little bit closer on the tread pattern. It's not as aggressive, so I could see why it only scored a 9 out of 10. Still 9 out of 10, guys. It's still really, really good. On wet surfaces, Geolander still scored an 8.9 out of 10. That's pretty darn good. And the Grappler is going to have an 8.3 out of 10. So still very close in comparison. In dry surfaces, the Geolander came in at a 9.1, and the Grappler came in at a 9 out of 10. For winter and snow, no surprise here. The Geolander came in at an 8.5 in the winter and snow, and the Grappler came in at a 7.5. I think it's probably got a lot to do with, again, that hybrid tread that these tires seem to have. They're just a lot closer. Snow probably packs in there a lot easier. Mud packs in there a lot easier. So, if you've ever been out there in the mud or snow, you start driving around and all of a sudden it kind of turns into a slick. This tire, because of the tread pattern, is going to be a lot closer, so it packs a lot quicker. The Geolander has got those big and knobby tire patterns on it, the tread pattern, so it's going to be able to loosen up everything a lot easier as the tire rotates. For comfort, Geolander came in at an 8.2 out of 10. The Grappler came in at an 8.4. which I've already kind of said I like this a lot better as far as ride quality. It's great. I really enjoy it a lot more. Tread wear, the Geolander came in at an 8.8 out of 10, and the Grappler came in at an 8.2. So no surprise, it seems like overall a lot of the reviews that people have put out here seem to like the Yokohama Geolander MT G003s. Again, I have nothing against that tire. I think that's a great tire. I had them for a long time on this truck. They did everything that I needed, but I did decide that I wanted to go with something that's a little more hybrid, and I've been very happy with these tires. The NITTO Ridge Grappler has been a great tire. Smooth ride is the first thing I noticed right off the bat. Great ride. It does very, very well. Excited to see what they do off-road. And currently right now, the way it's set up, these tires are designed for that rim. So as you can see, I got a stock rim. That stock rim right there, you know, it can only have a certain size of tire on it. So anyway, went with this one instead of the 35s. It's got a 295/65 R20. The Geolander that I had on there was a 35 11.5 by 20. So yeah, these are supposed to be a lot safer for that rim. Later on, if I want to get something bigger, I guess I can go ahead and take a look into changing out the wheels and put something else that's not stock. But I love these stock rims. I like what Ford did with this rim. I think it's one of my favorites. Really quick, just a couple other things that I wanted to cover. You know, the tire weight. The Geolander comes in at 69 pounds. This Grappler comes in at 63 pounds, so it's a lighter tire, which is good. I mean, I think that shows a little bit more, should help a little bit more probably with gas mileage. It might help a little bit with keeping some of the wear and tear off of your brakes. The maximum load for both of these tires are the same, coming in at 4,080 pounds, which is great. I tow my RV around, and I need that. I need to be able to hold that weight, so that's good stuff. Maximum inflation pressure on both of them is going to be 80 psi, and the tread width is going to be on the Geolander is 9.8 inches, and the Grappler is going to be at a 9.5 inch. So there you have it. That's a little bit of information as far as the two tires that I had prior, or currently have, and I had prior to this. I think the Geolander is a great tire. I'm excited to see where these Ridge Grapplers take me and see how they hold out. I'm not sure what I'll try next. Maybe those Toyos. I think they got the Toyo Open Country. Might take a look at those after these and see how those perform. I've heard lots of really good stuff about those tires, and hopefully we can get good lifetime out of these. I'm excited to see what happens. I wanted to share with you guys a little bit of this. So as you can tell, all right, this is an Ford F350. Okay. So one of the things with the Geolander that I noticed is at 35s, I wasn't getting a rub per se, but you can kind of tell that there was a little something going on there. Just a little bit of a rub, it seems like. These will not rub. They haven't rubbed. Everything's been pretty good with them. It's another reason why I kind of wanted to not or stay away from that 11.5 that I had before. These are perfect for the truck. It's exactly what it needs. And like I said, I don't know, maybe I'll get something a little bit bigger next time. I think the way the truck sits is great. The ride height, I think it's perfect. It's got good stand, so nothing too crazy. They don't stick out. I don't know if you guys have noticed some of these tires that kind of stick out way out there. You know, they start to stick out way out, and then next thing you know, you're going through some mud, and you've got just mud all over your truck here on the sides, everything like that. Man, these right here, they're kind of tucked in. You get into any kind of mud or anything, you're not going to be splashing the side of your truck or anything like that. They stay inside the fender wells the way it's supposed to. Go out to the car wash and then go ahead and clean them up. Clean up the truck. Real quick, this truck does have a leveling kit with Ready Lift. Great company. Love what their products. So yeah. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and more to come. Thanks.